Let me show the testing operation of EB1200 shortwave and 6 meters power amplifier with a touch screen and LD MOS transistor MRFX 1K80 inside. The single voltage power supply is needed as usual, 53 volts in our case. I will drive it with the ISO transceiver, which will also control the LPF band switching through the external automatic band decoder, that black box below the shelf with the transceiver. The reference power meter is a BIRD 43 with element for 2500 watts on shortwave bands, and I will calibrate the internal power meter according to this BIRD. Let me show. The calibration is made on 20 meters at the central frequency of short waves. We see 1000 watts on BIRD, the same level here on the screen. This radio is okay up to 65 watts from the radio. Let me show. Starting on 160 meters. Next is a CW manipulation. This is EB1200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, low, secure 20. Well, next step is a protection system. Let me return to packet model on 20 meters at the central frequency of short waves. Now I will replace the 50 ohms dummy by 25 ohms to represent the SWR on output as high as 2 to 1. If I try to transmit, highest WR protection is enabled. To reset it, I have to switch the amplifier for 10 to 15 seconds. Meanwhile, I will reduce the driving power. The amplifier can operate at reduced power, but if I add few watts high SWR protection will be enabled. It is not a good idea to operate at reduced power without reducing the drain voltage because of efficiency of the amplifier. It is going down. significantly. Well, once again I switch off the amplifier and return the 50 ohms dummy. And normal driving power 65 watts. Well, 18 megacycles has the highest power. If I add a few watts on input, high current and high power protection were enabled simultaneously. Perhaps with a little less overdrive. The single high power roar must be enabled. Well, so the amplifier will protect itself against overdrive. 65 watts on input. Well, it's working. I think that's all for this amplifier.